Oh, Call of Duty?
Yeah, what the fuck?
Damn download. How long your shit still downloading, Rick? How long you got left? Yeah, your shit don't take a long ass time. This nigga playing the game. Your shit ain't gonna never down. Yeah, my shit preparing to download right now. At 99%. I was gonna prepare to download twice, bro. That shit is weird, bro. Why do we do that shit? Oh, all the way up to 99 and then drop back to 4.
They do tell you, nigga, on their website.
All right,
you gotta
thanks, Coach.
Look at
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Brooklyn Barons and our home team.
Yeah.
The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16.
Yeah.
That'll be taken in the end zone.
Hey, she has the foot.
Past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
Fuck. Yeah, I call it full like a broken. They bullshit.
Gonna give this time to the tailback. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down.
Defensively, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points.
She just sent me some shoes.
When they're that high powered, you got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score. Give yourself the best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn into a shootout. And that means your offense has to keep pace.
Yeah, my shit only got 27 minutes now.
Give him about 4 on the play, but he's marked short, so it'll be third and about the length of the football. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was, and making sure
I seen that shit. I knew it was fun.
Officially, a gain of just a yard there, but they do convert it on 3rd and inches.
Why are they fucking on my depth chart?
You on there.
Oh, Pat. It was a fair sim.
Yeah. It was like army around him.
Yeah, cause Pat, his shit fucked up, like his schedule and shit. So you get off at 3, then Pat won't be off till like 9. It's almost the playoffs, so we just trying to get it to the playoffs and hurry up and make it make sense. You still got the #1 record in the NFC though. You feel me? So it ain't that bad.
Cool.
Man, what the fuck?
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Got a man open. It's Darren. He'll have it past midfield almost to the 30 before being taken down. Call that a very strong gain of 24. With that grab, he now sits at 200 for his career, and maybe more importantly, a first down.
I'm saying,
So
how much you trying to spend on some
on the other side of the
shoes,
field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
That's a
And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Give him a first down, 15 yards that time for the Raiders.
I know she wants some
So
bacon matches
back-to-back
too.
big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire it out and then bring it across the line of scrimmage.
Broadcast, Mr. Rice.
Hello. Why do you keep calling if I said I'm on the phone with the people?
I gotta look at it on YouTube. It's on YouTube too, yo.
And he'll be brought down inside the 20.
I think it's 10-4. I think you already got me subscribed already.
Yeah. Let's call it something else because I'm on the phone with the people. I'm not about to miss this call.
I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame.
This is everywhere.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are so motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
Yep.
They've got another first down. The Raider passing game clicking on all cylinders right now.
Oh, people, they know you on there. That's right.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal.
Get up there.
Wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time.
Get in there, Rick.
Touchdown, the Raiders.
Why that shit ain't popping up?
Great play there. His 5th touchdown now on the
I'm in a party with it too, Johnny. You can just click to the party. If you ain't playing a game, you want to watch it on your TV.
No. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. Yeah, I'm trying to do.
And it's now a 7-0
Like when you
game.
go to fucking YouTube, it ain't showing up on there.
That shit do be tripping sometimes.
Usually I could just click on boom and it'll pop
Yeah,
up.
pop right up. But no, keep clicking in and out, I guess. That should be tripping. That's what I'll be doing sometimes.
That's fielded in the end zone.
That should have pop up.
The decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
Thank you for calling. Please be assured your call will be answered as quickly as possible.
I gotta order some shoes too. That's a pretty cool.
That's
all I'm trying to look. What the fuck is the field?
And he's not going anywhere to start the night. They stop him at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle. That's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is, and really a lot of the time they have to throw them back.
Oh my God! Look at that nigga ain't tired. God damn.
Take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
Oh God! Damn! They gave this nigga the nastiest spin moves. Oh my God!
Most in a single year, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter.
Hey, look, this nigga Zeke. Oh my goodness, it's sick in this game.
Nigga, she don't like these.
Yeah,
I'm gonna get her these, and you get her.
And now Jason Garrett electing for his guys to try for 2. They'll let Elliott try to run it in.
shit, Rick.
That'll hurt the average
Good
because
plan.
this time they're able to get him behind the
Good
line.
plan.
So what do you think the
We got goals and aspirations that we gotta do, man. We gotta take to this. This gotta help us right here. Got to.
There's also school of
Get that out the way. Glad you did, because I'm about to order them right now, man.
opportunities. And finally, I just think this is analytics coming into the game.
Hell got her
Someone
songs.
saying the more you go for 2, the better your chances are of actually getting them.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
Oh, we got a block backside, fellas.
When you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do?
Come on, now.
From what you did before, because that
tripping.
worked,
I could,
but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters.
right here. I'm
because
just
you
looking at the
know they'll
box.
make some adjustments.
Sorry, fine.
So the opening play of the drive goes
that's a Mikey
backwards.
Mike
Now they'll
Williams.
come up on 2nd and 12.
Where they from?
Here we go on 2nd and 12.
Oh,
And he
shit.
fires one that's intercepted.
Hey, really let that nigga get back there, bro.
That'll
He's a hurt shooter.
Unfortunately for him, if last week was any indication,
okay,
the
yeah.
pick was
Fuck,
coming at
man.
some point. Last week it was interception after interception, and here we go again.
We actually quit counting last week at a certain point because I thought I was going to run out of fingers, all right? Because I'm not all that skilled as a mathematician. But you're right. It felt like a matter of time, and you got to think the guys on defense, they couldn't wait for this opportunity after what they saw.
Hold on, I'm going to just ask you what you want to see.
No running room for Zeke on first down as he'll maybe get a yard out of that. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they were hoping, this big defensive lineman would take the beat and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
14. I'm about to use Zellator for life.
Get a body on him, man. Break his fucking neck.
At the 18-yard line. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4. Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. And he's going to be taken down here, still a couple yards short of the first.
Daddy.
Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down.
What an advantage having an elite guy to build a defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
And the 14-year trusty veteran able to knock it through.
Oh, yeah.
And they jump back in front here. It's 9-7. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense, because they ran onto the field. It's what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive, followed by an interception.
Oh, that's my bad. I fucked that up.
Out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? You have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
Here's a 2nd and 7. He will find his man on the end route, complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 14 yards is the pick up there.
You got it by your what's the name?
They'll come up on a 1st and 10. Through one corner,
press that thing out like that, bro. Just swipe it up. Then go back to it.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. A big play there. 61 yards. And once again, the Raiders are back out in front. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You got it down.
Your name, Tommy? How you take? I'm about to take that shit off. I'm getting tired of that shit.
From the receivers, fly route, go. Look out. That was the 9, and he just kept
I gotta take the whole thing off. Take that off.
Oh, man, get a helmet on him, man. Break his soul. Quit playing.
24-yard line.
You been gonna leave me alone. I love that.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. Just, I like the way you described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13.
Got 9 minutes left. Nigga, how long your shit left, Rick?
From the pistol, here's Elliott.
Rick, how much of that shit got left?
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one covers 29 yards. First down.
Don't.
He's broken off some big-time runs here in this first half.
Man, let's just face it. When you go into a game, you think you've got the plays that are going to work, but when you actually get out there and they're starting to happen, your confidence rises, and he's running with terrific ability right now.
So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 49-yard line. And the Raiders have got him.
Hindsight is 20/20, partner. Maybe they should have kept it on the ground again.
Well, it almost looked like the O-line was run blocking again. I mean, they opened up a big hole last time. This time they opened up a hole, and the quarterback got sacked. So that complicates things a bit here.
You almost ready?
18 yards to go now on 2nd down. They'll try the sweep with Elliott.
Let's fucking go. I see you, Isaiah. Fuck, I see you.
They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
Thank you for calling. Please be assured your call will be answered as quickly as possible.
Okay, fine.
They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. Flush to his right. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. And they do get this across midfield to the 49, but a small consolation prize as he's well short of the first. A solid run of 11 there as he tucked it and ran, but he's still short of the marker, and it's 4th.
Did you know that East Bay offers online shopping?
Dak and the offense still out there. They're going to go for it.
You can track it online to find
4th down. Prescott under pressure. He's going to go down. Look at this, way back around the 43. Jason Garrett might be wanting to reconsider the decision to go for it there. And
they got the ones you got to miss. It comes with a side or two.
Now they try the right side here. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Great effort there. Raiders able to extend that advantage. Point after, right down the middle. And it gives his guys a 12-yard advantage.
They got them in 5-6.
The kickoff unit is out on the field.
Well,
They'll send this one away.
That's 6.5.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line.
Thank you for calling. Please be assured your call will be answered as quickly as possible.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it into 6 points, so they've got to recover.
Take that shit, Isaiah. Let's fucking go. Check that shit, Isaiah.
The decision to go for it on 4th down. It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I get confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them.
Check that shit. Let's go, man.
In the defense, they didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
5 yards on 1st down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on 2nd.
To find out the order status, visit us at www.eastbay.com. Thank you for calling. Please be assured your call will be answered as quickly as possible.
Let's fucking go!
Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on 4th down.
Hey, quit playing, nigga! Let's go, defense!
Stop them a few yards short of the line of the game. Boy, a curious decision to go for it.
Let's go.
Pan out, and the Raiders with the football now in excellent field position. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. Looking left side, and it's complete. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Solid gain of 18 and a Raider first down.
Thank you for calling. Please be assured your call will be answered as quickly as possible.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. Now that sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down.
Thank you for your patience. All agents are currently assisting other customers. Please remain on the line for the next available associate to assist you. Thank you. For future convenience, did you know that eStreet offers online shopping? We also offer online tracking. If you place an order by phone or online,
they're going to look to throw. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. DeMarcus Lawrence in there for the sack, and that is now 21 for him on the year. Wow, what a season.
21 sacks. Hey. Hey, we got this. What the hell we got going on?
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Been 40 minutes, nigga.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Oh my God, I threw it into coverage like an idiot. That's on me. Oh my God. Fuck, that's on me, man.
Well, when you start thinking guys that are in the mix for defensive shit. I think he used him as exhibit A.
He said she has 6 in boys, depending on the shoe.
He's at least on the
7.5
That's on me, man.
He's looking at a game today where, in order to make that big move, he needs multiple takeaways.
Let me see the 7.5.
Things that get our attention and reverberate for weeks to come.
These are women's too.
Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
They'll try to run for it with Elliott.
Fucking tackle, man.
4-yard line. 13 yards, and it keeps the drive moving.
Service right there. Good fucking tackle. That's a hell of a fucking tackle, boy.
You definitely do not want to do that. I remember in college I played with a really big-time player on defense. We ended up getting an interception as we passed the offense coming out. He told him, if you don't take care of this football,
7.5 boom.
definitely want to take care of it and pick up first downs.
Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
We also offer online tracking. If you place an order by phone or online, you can track it online to find out the order status.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
That's what I'm trying to get in there now. We took Thursday or Friday, either way, you'll be good. Which one are you talking about?
Prescott to throw this time. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, but they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down.
You just know when that play call came in, their eyes lit up, because anytime you get a chance to take a big shot downfield, that's a lot of fun, and they missed an opportunity.
It was them, but what the fuck are the colors at?
Thank you for your patience. All agents are currently assisting other customers. Please remain on the line for the next available associate to assist you. Thank you.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Draw play, Elliott. Pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call.
It's winning.
Go
It's
for
like
this on
winning.
4th and a yard.
Oh, do say man. Like if it's men, you gotta get him in.
It's Prescott. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Raiders with the football now in excellent field position. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Disease. But they ain't got no other
They'll
colors.
give it here to his running back. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down. For the first play of the drive, lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here.
So where the fuck did they disappear to, bro? Like, what the fuck?
They'll find his tight end. That's one. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
Right there.
Back to throw.
I'm about to cut this shit out because it's like they're told it to go back.
It's into the hands of Edwards. And he's going to get the 1st down here as he's taken down at the 22. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the 1st half.
For future convenience, did you know that Eastern offers online shopping? We also offer online tracking. If you place an order by
This quarterback now hitting on 80% of his passes in the early going. 8 of 10. It's 1st down. They'll drop to throw.
Oh, here we go. Oh, what the fuck, how they disappear like that?
They sack him back at the 33-yard line. DeMarcus Lawrence in there for the sack, and that is now 21 for him on the year. Wow, what a season. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. So on 2nd down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half.
Yeah, well, right now they want to say we got
defensively after that 1st down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1.
Yeah,
on now is the field goal team. Here's the Raiders. Will try for 3. From the right hash and call it an even 50 yards. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman of EA Sports halftime report. Coach, both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3.
Now, I added them, but I'm trying to still see if I can get some of the big ones.
Taken successfully.
Yeah, man, you might have to get it, the other ones. Might get it in. What you mean? No.
They have the ball here.
How's it gonna look? You spent more money on her birthday than me.
Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments.
Okay, the other ones is 111, 113.
Never wanted to make something.
How the fuck that's gonna look? You bought her a more expensive pair of shoes than I bought on her birthday.
This is a I'm doing
now, look.
This is a really important drive, and we often talk about teams scripting plays to start.
They don't have them in her color,
to start the
her
second half
size.
too, and they're scripting something.
That's what I'm saying, but I ain't never spend more money on her birthday.
We'll see if that script is a good one for him. 16 yards, a 1st down. So after a good run by Zeke, another 1st and 10.
Nah, they was fire, bro. Them was ones I was gonna get her, but they cost
now
less.
handoff here to his running back. Into the secondary again.
Yeah, she don't like
He's
both
at
of
the
them.
40, 20. And
She's crazy as fuck, man. She don't like them. She was good.
Ezekiel Elliott with touchdown number 29. Too short
Why
of
does Suze keep
LaDainian
disappearing?
Tomlinson's
Like, I'm not understanding
all-time
this.
record 31.
Either one
They're
of
now
the
just an
enemies.
extra point away from getting back within
That's what
one
you like the
score.
most.
Extra point good by Prater. And that will get him one closer.
Yeah, I'm not going through that closet, bro. She ain't got these, nigga.
So the lead
She ain't got
trimmed
these.
down to 8 as
I need
here comes the
135.
kickoff, and it's away.
Yep. I'm out there to the point.
That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Yeah, I'm calling because he said this. I placed the order with Foot Locker, I guess. This the Foot Locker, right?
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted, and we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. They'll have a first down past the 40. And he'll be taken down at the 26. A big play that time for the Raiders. 49 yards on the ground. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Now back to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. That's complete to his tight end, Waller. And down inside the 15 he goes. 12 more yards there and another first down.
Go, 70, Indy. Hey, watch the screen, watch the screen.
Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. He's going to find and complete it to Renfro. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Now a handoff looking right. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
Set, ready, 50, plant. Watch the screen.
Now whistles here, and I believe one of the Raider linemen might have been moving. Oh, jumping early from his tight end spot. Maybe trying to get a jump start on that route.
Yeah, I think you're exactly right about that. And oftentimes when you see that, that means the play call was supposed to come in his direction, and he was eager to go catch a pass.
So the false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now. 3rd and long. He'll look to throw. And it's caught. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Great mix of play calling so far. 3 runs, 3 passes. All 3 passes have been completions. 1st and goal.
I think on defense now, you have to almost take a chance. Rely on your scouting. Pick a play you think.
And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. The extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is up to 15 now. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
They'll take over 1st down and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They did what they had to do to start this 3rd quarter, went down, got the touchdown, and cut the lead with the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that 1st touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
The 2nd down play, not much better than the 1st, just a gain of 1 there. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now Elliott. And And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 17, and it also gives him the first down. He continues to have a big night here under the lights carrying the football.
And some guys prefer night games. For whatever reason, their bodies react a certain way. They love the spotlight. Maybe that's what it is. The best seats in the house, the ones where he's carrying the football for his offensive teammates. The worst seats, the 11 guys trying to tackle him on defense.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 45-yard line.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Check 52.
A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on first down.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
On third down, Elliott. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll bring up 4th down. Running with Elliott. And boy, is he close. Did he get there? No, they're going to say he's short of the line to gain. Ezekiel Elliott not able to get it past the marker. And this defense is going to get the football back near midfield, right at the 48. They go play action here on first down. Out to his left. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked up by Anthony Brown. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. Darren Waller, the intended receiver. Gosh, you add up last week and this week now. That's 9 interceptions in this 2-game stretch, and we're not done here.
It's almost as if they can't even believe their eyes. Or maybe, partner, is the confidence level in him so high that they believe he'll get out of it and make plays for them to win a game.
Well, they've said they believe in him. That's being tested right here. Meanwhile, here, a run on first down really backfires as he's going to be brought down well behind the line of scrimmage. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Throwing on 2nd and long. Prescott will set up the screen to Elliott. They get 7 there on the screen. It'll set up a 3rd down. The offense on 3rd down tonight, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This is 3rd and 11. Prescott down on the crossing route, complete. That's Jordan. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 18 yards and a first down. Looking to throw. Prescott. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. This offense can certainly move quickly when they want to. 3 plays, 3 pass completions. In the blink of an eye, they've got it 1st and goal.
Almost felt like a lightning bolt hit in this game, didn't it? For them to get downfield that quickly. And now 1st and goal, expect them to attack right here on this play.
Now Elliott. And he gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4.
That didn't just feel like good defense there. That felt like pride, didn't it? He's already gotten into the end zone twice, trying to get there for a 3rd time. No one likes to have the hat trick against them.
2nd and goal from inside the 5.
Watch safety quick. Watch safety quick.
On 2nd down, it's Pollard. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal. Now here's Pollard. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. A 3-yard loss. 4th down now.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football. But that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result. Negative yardage. Prescott to throw on 4th. And he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line. Maurice Hurst and the Raider D, they get the football back. Raider offense set to get this drive started. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns
I've
anymore.
never
You're just
been
thinking
this
first
fucking
downs.
irritated.
To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first
Little
downs,
D,
they can't touch
you
the
got
ball.
the shoe plug?
9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
Little D. Stinky little D.
Gonna give this time to the tailback. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose.
Wow.
Stinky
That ball
little
is not
D.
free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. And he gets this one just shy of the 35.
Little B finally catching the L,
Well,
huh?
they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now they try the right side here. And he'll get 2, maybe 3, up near the 37. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big, big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure on.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Now here's a timeout coming on the defensive side of the ball. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. The Raiders on 3rd down. They've been near perfect, 4 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 14. They'll set up a throw. From left side, it's complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. And even 30 yards on a play that began back at the 30. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. And quickly, we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively.
Did all that talking.
Due to COVID-19, our specialists are only able to assist you with urgent requests.
So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here.
If your account is closed and we can't find another account for you, we will return your payments to the government.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And fights through one man. Looking left side, and it's complete. Solid gain of 18 and a Raider first down. And he's over 100 yards now after that last catch.
Oh,
Already,
my
of course,
God.
leading the NFL in receiving yardage.
So he's done nothing at all to hurt his cause to stay in that spot. But I've been so impressed with how he's gotten it done. Body control, route running. How about the way he competes for the football at the end of the game?
That is caught inside the 5. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal
they
is
cancel my
down.
fucking sixes
Stomp
again,
down.
bro. 3
How
times they
about
cancel my
that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So this time they talking about, they don't have to shoot
Maybe
no
a
more.
measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Bro, get my fucking
They're
money
lined up
then. Nigga,
losing a
y'all some
yard
weird
on the
shit,
play,
bro.
and that'll bring up a 2nd and goal.
They should say sold out on the website then. What the fuck? They weird.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's over the line and in for a Raider touchdown. A great effort there. His 25th touchdown. Tying Emmitt Smith for the 5th most in one season. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That's fielded in the end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25.
chase.com. Again, press star to return to the automated system.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. On 2nd and 7, Prescott nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. 3rd and long for Prescott. A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-round pick, Demarius Randall.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Now a handoff here to his running back. And for one of the first times all night, he is going to go nowhere as they bury him behind the line. Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. They'll look to throw here. They'll roll him out right. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you. It's just me and you. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Right there, 54, right there, 54 Mike. We don't want this. General West. Watch the whip. Let's go.
He'll drop to throw. Able to find Waller. That's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Defensively, a bit of a collapse. In 23 yards. So plenty of smiles for the folks here as they head for the exits. It's a victory for their hometown guys, and they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days, pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount. But the big thing was holding people down, holding down their yardage, right? Don't let them throw the ball through the air and gain a lot of... But now, it's about taking the ball away. Taking away possessions, getting the ball back for their offense. They had 3 takeaways in this one, and it led them to victory.
So for the home team here, the wins keep coming as this one moves them to 12-3 on the year. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for our visitors, this was basically just an exhibition game for them as they'd already clinched home field advantage. And they'll look to regroup next week as they head to MetLife Stadium to take on the New York Giants. And for Charles Davis and our entire